Hey there everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of Ladder Up. Today is Thursday, and I'm hoping we can finish this episode in the 1600s. I mentioned before in the week, maybe not, but I've got a week 4, the Doubles Battle Association, coming tomorrow, which is Friday, and it's good. It's a fun battle. It was a good one. Anyways, we got Bao, a rating of 1670 some. Ooh, this is fun, from Japan. So clearly my opponent knows what they're doing, and they've got a fun team here. So we got Machamp, Trevenant, Arcanine, Tapu Fini, Muck, Alolan Muck, and Mimikyu. So hard Trick Room, it looks like. I've also seen shenanigans with this where, like, I mean, the Machamp has no guard, and with Misty Terrain Fini, you can, like, swagger it to, like, +2 dynamic punch things into the ground. I'm going to bring the Braviary. Because I think it's pretty good against everything, actually. And what else do I want to bring? I think Arcanine's good here. Do I want to lead Arcanine? Lead Garchomp. Could... See, I can't fake out the what's-it-who's-it. Can't fake out the Mimikyu. Kind of want to lead Arcanine. I think that's good. I think I want Celesteela here. Togedemaru is not that valuable. I think my own Garchomp, probably. Yeah. So it's a question of, do I want to lead Arcanine or Garchomp next to Braviary? I think that's the play. My opponent doesn't have any fake out, so there's really nothing to stop me from just whirlwinding the Mimikyu if it comes out, and then intimidating the other two. I mean, if the Tapu Fini is choice specs and it's got like Hydro Pump, could be bad. It would be not great. Tapu Fini Mimikyu. Okay, so kind of what I was talking about. And Mimikyu also might want to switch out into Muck. Oh, I want to punish. I want to punish something. I think I definitely want a Whirlwind here. Maybe Celesteela is better. Celesteela is probably better. Yeah. Whirlwind the Mimikyu. I mean, not a lot of people see Braviary, and not a lot of Braviary run Whirlwind, but it's for this. I don't know. I feel like you're probably not worried about Braviary setting up Tailwind. So you might be Choice Scarf Fini, you might be inclined to just Water Move my Arcanine. You could Water Z Move my Arcanine, and that would not be great. So this is the play. Mimikyu protects. So, Muddy Water, okay. Expecting a Roar. Ooh, thank you so much. Thank you. Please, does Whirlwind work through Protect? I don't know. It does. Ooh, thank you so much. Because you know what this means? Oh, it feels so good. Feels so good. I'm going to Z-move into that Tapu Fini. And I'm going to knock it out. It might protect, it might not. I'm not worried about that. I'm not as worried about Machamp. It could Dynamic Punch, and that'd be actually probably bad. I mean, it can't confuse me, but it can do damage. But if I knock out the Fini, then it won't. Then it won't be able to swagger the Machamp. That's the word I'm looking for. I had to think there for a second, and thinking's hard. Okay, so our move does go off. This Tapu Fini is gone. So the champ is intimidated, so it might want to go for a Dynamic Punch into the Celesteela slot. I don't know. But all I know is +2 Supersonic Sky Strike. You dead. Off of this Braviary. I don't think you're gonna live this. I don't think you're gonna live it. Yeah, you dead. Now what is Machamp gonna do? Ooh, that's cool. Cross chop. That did a lot of damage for being intimidated. That's a lot. So Mimikyu, do you want to come back in Mimikyu? That's the question. Also, I didn't realize that Whirlwind works to protect. I didn't know that. I didn't expect Mimikyu to protect, but that's super cool. That's super cool. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and Brave Bird the Machamp because I'm not that worried about this Mimikyu. Do I need Arcanine for anything on their team? Yes, I still need the Intimidate. So I think Celesteela is pretty safe here because if the Machamp doesn't protect, I get to knock it out. And that gives me a free switch into Celesteela. Like, Mimikyu can't Will-O-Wisp me or anything, so it might be trying to go for a Trick Room. But that's not bad because Celesteela is not a bad Pokemon to have in Trick Room. Because honestly, I can just go ahead and intimidate the Machamp again if I have to. Okay, so Machamp does not protect. So that thing is it's pretty dead. Although I might lose Braviary here to recoil. Honestly. I don't. Trick Room. Okay, cool. So now the question is who comes in here? Is it going to be Muck? If it's Muck, then this is alright. But I don't know. That's the question. Who is it? Arcanine. Ooh. So that, I mean that's another +1 on Braviary. That doesn't matter because it's gonna have extreme speed. So you know. I'll go ahead and Brave Bird that. Get in my own Arcanine, just for funsies. Basically, this forces him, if you don't target down Braviary, like an extreme speed is so obvious, like you might want me to switch out of Protect. But if you don't target down Braviary, I'm gonna knock out your Arcanine. So that's what I'm going for. That's my whole thing right now. Let my opponent make the decision. Bauba, it was 1679. I was right for once. I always miss it because I'm too busy yapping. I yap a lot. I talk too fast. Ooh, here we go. So 4-2, but I mean my opponent's got 4 turns of Trick Room. My Garchomp's actually really not that fast, so I might underspeed the Arcanine here. It's very possible. So if I get a free switch into Garchomp, you know, like if Braviary does go down, I can just mess around with that. It is extreme speed into Braviary, okay. So now what are you doing with Mimikyu? Ooh. That's going to do a lot of damage. I don't think that knocked me out, though. That should activate my berry. Activate my berry. Activate my berry. Never-ending Nightmare. Okay, so, yeah. That's going to do a good amount, probably. That's weird. You have the Ghostium Z, so you have the Z move. Which usually, if you have the Ghost Crystal and the Shadow Claw Z move on Mimikyu, you use that to counter against Tapu Lele. But my opponent was outsped by my Braviary, which is slower than max speed Mimikyu. It's very interesting. So my opponent's running a weird, like, either probably min speed or some kind of other tier Mimikyu. Dude, I don't know. But I think here, Garchomp's probably the best bet. Arcanine's intimidated. The Mimikyu is intimidated. I'm gonna do what it do, and I'm gonna just cycle out Intimidates. This is the Salt Vest Garchomp, so no reason to leave Arcanine in here. Stall out some Trick Room turns. Break that Disguise on the Mimikyu. My opponent seems pretty skilled, pretty Jozu. So they might be inclined to Flare Blitz into my Arcanine. And that would be very clever. Expecting this play. I feel like that might happen here. Is that... Yeah! 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 Way to be. That's a good play. I'm still gonna Earthquake the crap out of your Arcanine, but... Still, way to be. That's a good play. Arcanine gets down to... I imagine there's a berry there. There's probably a berry there. On the Arcanine. Yeah, okay. And my Celesteela might go down here. Shadow Claw into... Yeah. That's a good play. A critical hit. That critical hit mattered. Because Celesteela would have lived, and then I could have protected another turn. This is going to come down to a few things. Mimikyu's at -2. Arcanine's at -2. I know that I can knock out the... I think I can knock out the Arcanine with these moves. Do I target Mimikyu expecting a double protect? Or a protect on the Arcanine? I think I do. You might double protect with Mimikyu though, and that'd be bad. But I want to be able to bulldoze next turn to lower their speeds, so I can outspeed with Garchomp, if it comes down to it. No, he flare blitzes. So I could. You weren't worried about a protect. You weren't worried about a protect, and huh? I'm surprised you just weren't worried about me protecting and earthquaking. Okay, so that's game over basically. Yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. It's the whole kit and caboodle. The whole thing. So now I will. I mean, my opponent's probably gonna protect. But let me tell you what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna bulldoze, and I'll protect. There's no reason not to. My opponent should protect. Probably. Yeah, that's a forfeit. Okay, so that's a good game one to my opponent. It was a very cool team. But this Braviary came in clutch, did the work. You'll notice, I don't think I switched, besides switching out Arcanine in that game for Celesteela and Cycling Intimidates, I didn't really do any switching. And I think that's how you have to play Braviary, really. Braviary is really, like, it's there to do what it's got to do, and if it doesn't do what it's going to do, set up Tailwind, Whirlwind things, get boosts, get big damage, it's not really doing it. It's not bulky enough to really do anything else. So, a wasted turn with Braviary is not a thing you can afford. So you get that boost, use it. You gotta whirlwind something. Even if they don't Trick Room, like, you know, it's there for a reason. So we have one more, trying to finish off the week in the 1600s. So we're in the 1600s now. So we either gotta win one more or lose to a highly rated opponent so we don't drop out of the 1600s. And that's all that matters, because I'm just trying to break the curse. If you end the week not in the 1600s or not in the 1500s, usually it goes well. So we're trying to go well. Do well. We're trying to... Good are us, hopefully. Grammar. Strong suit? I think not. We got league title defense music. I like it. We got Ausmaus from Italy. The rating of 1630. This is fun. This is fun. Alright, so... No Trick Room setter. Marowak's gonna come, isn't it? I think this is one of the few cases where I want to bring Tapu Fini. The question is, Marowak comes. I'm gonna bring Togedemaru. Bring Arcanine. Bring Garchomp. Tapu Fini would be good. I just don't think it does enough. And maybe I should switch out Tapu Fini for something else. I don't know. But I don't. Maybe like Gyarados. Maybe just Water Z Gyarados would be good. I don't know. But Tapu Fini doesn't really do a whole lot for me. It's not doing it for me. So barring barring a Will-O-Wisp Marowak on a team with Tapu Finney's Misty Terrain, which would be very odd, I think we'll be okay. I think here I'm just going to set up Tailwind, try and press my advantage. Like if my opponent goes like Kartana Marowak or something, and they just, you know, they knock out my Braviary with the Marowak, and that's unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Depending on the lead, though, I wonder if the Supersonic Sky Strike knocks out Marowak. I don't know. And I would check, but I don't care. Pokemon Trainer Owl's Mouse. Here we go. Marowak Snorlax. So the question here becomes, do I care if my opponent No, I don't want to do it. No, not that. I think I just here want to attack Marowak and fake out Snorlax. That's pretty safe. But Marowak here I think is the threat. And I think I can knock it out. And if I don't, then it's going to knock itself out with Flare Blitz. So if I do knock it out, then my opponent brings in what, like Kartana, and this is a pretty free turn, because then I'll Tailwind switch an Arcanine, and that's pretty free. So I think this is our best bet if we knock out the Marowak. If not, it could be a problem. Woo! Critical hit. Don't know if that mattered. Someone in the comments let me know, do the damage calc. Did that matter? I don't know, but if you think it did, or if you find out it did, hashtag crit mattered in the comments, because I got nothing better to talk about. Tapu Fini. That's gonna be a swagger. That's gonna be a swagger Fini, isn't it? Can I stop that? Can I stop that? I don't know. I don't know. But what I can do is this. If it's Scarf, Swagger, Fini, I'm in trouble. If not, Snorlax might get to set up here. That's a lot of damage. And this, I don't know if this knocks out. I sure hope it does. Because if it is... Nice, nice. Snorlax probably sets up here, or high horsepowers. It's either going to high horsepower, Togedemaru, or setup. Return into Braviary. What's in the back then? Kartana? What's in the back? Gyarados. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? That's a problem. For them, not us. Unless that's Scarf Gyarados. In which case, whew. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to Brave Bird that Snorlax. We're going to Zing Zap that Gyarados. This is great positioning. Unless it's Scarf Gyarados, then we should be good. The Snorlax can't attack without taking a ton of damage. So we'll be at +1. We'll activate its Berry probably, but then we can just bring an Arcanine and blast it with a Flare Blitz. Gyarados can't do anything. Yeah. That's fine. We have a Focus Sash on Togedemaru, so a high horsepower on the Snorlax is not going to be a problem. This might actually knock us out to recoil. Depending on how much we do. Ooh, we just barely lived. There's the berry. And a return into Braviary. Okay. That's alright. Because we still have the bee's knees. Which is the Arcanine. So basically, I mean, once we'll just keep whittling down the Snorlax. And then, I mean, Gyarados here might double protect. I don't know what it does, but I'm going to start Flare Blitzing this Snorlax into the ground. I have no reason not to. Flare Blitz that. It's not going to be able to set up. Zing Zap's gonna knock this thing out. Unless it's like Lockenberry for some reason. But yeah, even -1 Togedemaru, Zing Zap is gonna knock it out. Could you imagine? Okay, when I saw that pause for a moment, I thought it was Lockenberry. I was so scared. Ooh, man, alright. Good times. Let's do a crap ton of the Snorlax. This is a good episode. We're gonna finish in the 1600s. I'm so excited. So excited. Curse. My opponent also might be afraid to try and, you know, until now, set up in front of the Togedemaru, because sometimes they have Encore. Also, why curse now? That doesn't do you any good. Alright, well, we're just gonna blast that then. Right in the face. This should be a forfeit. No? No. Haven't you see some way out of this that I don't? Because I don't say you get out of it. And that Flare Blitz will seal it up. Yes, what a great week. Oh, feels so good. So good. So we finished probably like 1630 or close to it. That makes me very happy. This team is good. I don't use Finny, but I like it. It's a good Pokemon. I'm a fan of it. It's pretty much bring Braviary and Garchomp, Arcanine, and then either one or two Steel types or Finny. Except what I usually do is bring Braviary, Garchomp, Arcanine, and not Finny. Oh man, what a great time. So anyways, that's it today, guys, for Ladder. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. Leave a comment on how you feeling. How you feeling, how you feeling, how you feel. 25 sitting on 25 mil. Because we bat it every day. Every day. That's a really old Drake reference. So I'm not sure why I'm doing that. But if you're not already, subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And I hope to see you back next time for another week of Ladder Up. That's Monday. I guess, let me know in the comments if you want me to bring a new team or not. If you do, I will. If you don't, I won't. And yeah, don't forget to tune in tomorrow for week 4. Doubles Battle Association. That's going to be fun. So, see you next time for some more Ladder Up.